Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nura Akmal. The topic is database storage space saving using proxy attributes for green data centers. The presentation will cover 4 topics: research motivation, methodology, results and discussion, and finally conclusion. To begin with, let me tell you the motivation of this research. So this research has been conducted from data management perspective that have concern on the use of IT that can impact or give effect on the global warming. So normally, data are kept inside classic data centers, which are actual network computers and storage. These data centers are established to organize, process, store, and disseminate large amounts of energy is used in order to make the processes successful. And this also contributes to carbon footprint and therefore global warming. Statistically, a report by NDRC shows that data centers use up to 3% of all power generated in the United States. Storage server is an important and complex component in modern data centers. However, it contributes to the highest portion of data centers' power usage. Just imagine a single server only consumes energy between 500 to 1,200 watts per hour. So on average, one server will consume about 850 watts per hour. So if you accumulate these values within a year, it will contribute lots of power usage. Alternatively, the good news is cloud infrastructure can be used to replace classic data centers. But there are additional requirements for switching and virtual storage infrastructure and also some privacy concerns. So even though cloud is attractive for big companies, this is not an attractive option for SMEs and SMEs. Therefore, this kind of businesses, they need to manage their own data centers. Now, because there is environmental concern on the way people use IT, the green data centers concept emerged. So this concept follow the principle of green IT with the aim to reduce power consumption, and it focused on modification of hardware, unfortunately not the efficient use of its storage of database. There is a concept of deduplication that deals with storage optimization, but it assumes duplicates are available in database so that optimization can be done. The rapid growth of data causes data centers overhead, and it gives challenge in terms of how people manage this growth of data. So the problems are adding more database storage will lead to an increase in the amount of physical data servers, and this research is interested to address the problem regarding to the absence of guided method for database administrator to optimize database space. So we propose proxy-based space saving that aims to reduce data centers' energy consumption by optimizing database space storage. We substitute data of high storage demand with smaller substitute based on the rules that we call as functional dependency rules. So these substitutes we call as proxies. So through this method, selected attributes from a database table are dropped or deleted. So information about the substitution is kept in a structure called as proxy map table. This slide illustrates the structure of the proxy map and how dropping a column can save space. An experimental approach has been adopted in order to test the hypothesis that useful proxies exist in order to save space. So we will expect that a DBA will be given an option in order to select the proxies based on this quadrant. So real micro data has been used in the experiment. The result shows that in most cases we can find useful proxies that can offer space saving. In terms of the accuracy of the substitution by using the proxy, the average error is very low, which is less than 6%. To conclude, proxies can be useful in space saving and thus contribute to green IT.